What up, world? Welcome to another episode of RMT, That's Real Man Talk. It's your boy, Stan the Man, coming to you with another great conversation piece on today. And before we get started, I want to thank you for joining me here on RMT. And look, before we get into it, real quick, hit that like button, hit that share button, drop a comment below, and let us know what you think about this episode. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Today, we're going to talk about money, power, respect. Yes, money, power, respect. Money, power, and respect. And there was a group one time, a long time ago. I ain't gonna say a long time ago, called The Locks. They had this song called Money, Power, and Respect, which need live. And they had Lil' Kim featuring on there. And so I want to talk about a couple of the aspects of money, power, and respect. And first, I want to talk on money, right? And believe it or not, but money comes at a price. It does. Money comes at a price. And it's going to cost you a couple of things. You never really know an individual until they have money. Once that individual gets money, you can really tell who that person is. Because when they don't have money or they don't have the resources that they can really be who they are, they sometimes, I ain't gonna say all the time, but they sometimes turn into who they have to be to survive in the situation that they're currently in. And so once they get the money, I don't have to act anymore. I can be how I want to be. I can do what I want to do. And it don't matter what you think or how you feel, because this is really me. And because I got money, I don't need you now. I don't care about your opinion because I have money. Yes, money takes some people personality and turns them into a monster. Yeah. And that's the other aspect of the power and the respect. Because you can get the money first and you don't have power and you don't have respect. Yeah. You can have money. Yes, you can have money and don't have power and don't have respect. Because with money, it comes with a certain amount of power and it comes with a certain amount of respect. So let me break that down, right? And what I mean by that, even though you can purchase different things, just imagine this. It's a lot of basketball, football players, a lot of millionaires that have went into court and lost their case. Even though they had the money. They lost their case. So if I had the money, how could I not win my case if I had money? How could I go into different situations and I got money and people don't respect me? Because when you walk into situations and you don't have your self-respect intact, if you don't know who you are, regardless of any amount of money that you receive, it still won't mean anything. Because you don't have the respect for yourself, you don't have the control, and you don't know the power within yourself. And since you don't know that, then you can't operate and do the right thing with your money anyway. Because once you tap into something that God has given you as an individual, right? Yeah, God give you your power, your respect, and even your money. But the way that you use it depends on if you're going to be elevated or if you're going to fall off. Some people take their money and they splurge. They buy it on things that's how you can see not just athletes, but you can see anybody that came into a large amount of money, if it's from business all the way down to the sports, whatever it might be, every category that you can name, that people are making $1 million, it's somebody that have went broke in that particular field. Somebody have went broke in that particular field. Regardless, they have went broke. Not because the money did something to them, but what they did with the money when they got it. Money only flows when you have an understanding on what you want to do with it, how you want to do it, and when you want to do it. If you don't have that understanding, it's going to fly out your pocket anyway. And people are waiting on an opportunity to take it away from you. They're waiting on that opportunity because you just have the money. You don't have the respect and you don't have the power to go with it, so it's just gonna flow away from you. So when you start to get money, you need to pray and get an understanding on actually what you want to do and have a game plan for it. Because not planning, what's the old saying? Let me try to get it right. And I might be wrong. Don't y'all laugh at me if I get it wrong. But not planning, well, I'm just put it like this. If you don't plan, you're going to fail. If you don't plan, you're going to fail. Just point blank, period. Now, it might be some plans that you can put some plans in place and it may not work out the way that you want it to work out. But by you having a plan in place, you still have a guideline that you're trying to follow to get where you need to get. And that's with your money. And so I'm going to move over to power too. Power, I got some notes. That's why I'm looking down. So power, you gain power through the resources that you have access to. That's how you gain power. The resources that you have access to. So you can have somebody that don't have a bunch of money, right? Have you ever met somebody that they connect with everybody? They can find somebody for everybody. That person has power because they know who's who and what's what. And they know how you can get to point A and point B a little bit faster, or point A to point D. They know how you can get there a little bit faster because they already have the connections. A person that has a connection is a person with power. So they can connect who they need to connect to the right place in order, just say you got your money and you want to invest your money. This person that might know the people that's making the good investments, that's making money off their money. So they have the power to put you in position for you to make more money and for you to keep your money. Yes, they have the power to put you in position in order to make more money so you can keep your money. And they have people here on earth, but I'm gonna tell you like this. Let me be honest. I sit on here and I talk about God a lot. But even if God come into your life, tell you what you need to do, he can't come down here and do it for you. Let me say that again. Even though God can come into your life and give you a whole game plan, he can't come down here and do it for you. You have to do it for yourself. Faith without works. You have to still put in the work. Even if he bless you with the talents and you go out here and you're able to make the money, you done made the money. Now, what are you going to do with it? I got this money. I got the power now. I got the money and I got the power. Now what I'm going to do? Because you can have money and have power and people still won't respect you. They still won't respect you. They still. Just think about this. Like, you have certain individuals that go out and they bust their tail, right? They work hard to be able to get it in any field. In order to get to the top of their field, they bust their hump to get to that place, right? And you got other individuals, just say that they go through and they got a parent that's in a position that can pull them up and they don't have to work as hard. Certain people, I'm not saying all, but you know how people are. Oh, your mama, your daddy did that for you. I don't respect them because they didn't work hard to get what they got. I don't respect them. Even though their parents put in the work to be in a position to help their children along, certain people won't respect that. They don't. Certain people might not respect the way that you run your business because some people, you might be messing people over. You might be making a lot of money, but you might be messing a lot of folks over. You might be scamming a lot of people. You might be running a play that it benefits you, but it hurts everybody else that's in that situation with you. So don't nobody respect the fact of the business that you're doing because they don't know in the background how foul you are. So even though you got the money, you got power, I don't respect the way that you're doing things. And even, let me say this too, even if some pastors out here, you have the the mega church. You got the mega church. You got people paying their tithes and you making plenty of money, right? You got power over the people that's in your congregation that you preaching to. Yes, but there's no respect there because in your life, you're not actually living like that. You're not actually going by the word. You're doing everything that you want. You're doing everything that your flesh want to do. Yeah, you're not led by the spirit. You're doing everything that your flesh want to do. But people don't know that because you just got the money and you got the power from what they can see. And let's jump into this one so we can tie it all together. Respect. Respect first is going to start with you respecting yourself. Yes, it's going to start with you respecting yourself. And let me tell you this. A lot of respect is earned by what people can't see. Let me say that again. A lot of respect is earned by what people can't see. Let me explain that. Because you as an individual, it's some things that people are going to, I'm going to say, let me say this again. As an individual, it's some things that you are going to encounter where nobody else is going to be able to witness it. Ain't nobody even going to know you did it. They not. And you could possibly get away with it. But what you do behind closed doors, what you do behind everybody else that people can't see, that's where the respect level for yourself come in at. Yeah. That's where the respect level for yourself come in. Because a lot of times people do so much stuff behind closed doors. They do a lot of things that you cannot see to the point where they don't even respect themselves. They insecure about who they are. And they have to do certain things to make themselves feel important because behind closed doors, they have no self-respect for their self. Yes, they have no self-respect for themselves. So now, since I don't have any respect for myself, the money and the power is just filling my ego. That way I can come in front of you and act like I'm all that. But I don't really respect myself. Once you start to respect yourself and you respect the field that you're going into, you respect the people that came before you that did pave the way for you in order for you to go that direction, and you pay homage to them, your respect level is gained through the process of getting to the point where you want to, taking the proper steps, right? Yeah, you could probably sidestep some of the steps, but getting there, you gaining respect, getting to that point. And I know I talk about sports a lot, but I just use this aspect too. Is that you can take a small business owner, right? And just say that he start off at a barbershop, right? And he learned how to run the business, the financial aspect, just making money, how to make money, how to build a business credit, how to manage the employees that he have working for him. He learned how to do all that. So you have the skills to run the business. So then just say that he elevates to another level and say, I'm finna run. Not only I want to have one shop, I want to have two. Or now I want to have three. And so you can have somebody that's well established within the barber world, and they see that this individual is working hard. They can respect the work that they're putting in because they see they doing it the right way. I can respect that. Even though I might not like what that individual is doing, because everybody got their preference. I might not like what that individual is doing, but I can respect that. Once you got the respect of people tend to gravitate to you more because of the respect level. Not because of the money, not because of the power, respect. So if I could pick one that's the most important, it would be respect first. It would be respect. Once people got respect for you, the money and the power is going to come anyway because you have built a reputation that people are able to trust you. Not only people are able to trust you, you consistent. And they know you're going to show up when you need to show up. and you're going to do what you need to do, and you're not going to shortcut them on their experience or whatever they trying to do with you. So it's a respect level that's built into that. And once that respect level is built into that and you respect yourself, it's power that comes with you respecting yourself and you others respecting you. It's a certain amount of power that you have. And so you learn how to maintain that respect, you learn how to maintain that power, and you learn how to manage your money. Once you learn how to manage that money and you do what you need to do as an individual, the money, power, and respect, it's not going to make you or break you because you already who you need to be because you respect yourself. It's power come with that. So then when the money come along, it's not going to change you as an individual. It's not going to sway you left or right because you already know who you are. You're already in control of yourself, right? And this is the thing that also, besides all of this, if you read about Solomon, the wisest man in the world, period, probably one of the richest men that ever lived. Even him at the end of the day, all the material things, he says, it's just vanity. At the end of the day, it's just vanity. But the best thing to do, I said the best thing for me is just having love for my family, for my wife, for my kids, for the individuals in the household with me, the respect from them. Having the power to make sure that their life is good. Having the power to go out there and make sure that the individuals that I love and I care about is good. No amount of money that I'd have made, no amount of money that I get can replace that. Nothing. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And I hope that y'all can take y'all money, your power, and respect and do something positive to affect this world in the right way. Appreciate you for tuning in. Also, if you want to get social with me, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Stanley Nash Jr. Also, Real Men Talk, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Like, comment, subscribe. Also, check this out. If there's anything that you want to hear me talk about on the show, is there anyone you want me to bring on the show? Let me know. You can drop it in the comments or you can hit me on my inbox in any one of those social media platforms that I just gave you, okay? But until then, peace.